Hi. Hi. I'm sure, like me, you're all feeling the crap and the rubbish and the bollocks that's going on in the world. But how about if we just observed it? And from my book, Remember Who You Truly Are, I thought, what shall I read today? And I'm just guided, and I'm always guided to open a page, which is how you can use my book, and ask what you need today, and open my book. And again, my book was written for me as much as it was for anybody else. So I'm just going to read this, and if you care to share it, that's fine. It's chapter 63, and it's Remembering the Love. And I think at the moment, we need to be focusing on why we're here, what we came for, and not being distracted from everything else. So I'm just going to read this for anyone that wants it, or just going to check my battery. I'm okay. So if you care to come on, that's fine, say hi, but I'm just going to read it. So, chapter 63 from my book, Remember Who You Truly Are. Love is a great power, a great presence, and a great intelligence. It has a life and energy of its own. It transcends time and space and dimensions. It's beyond words and power. It is beyond words and power in the essence of how it can and does transform lives. And when you connect with that presence, that energy, which is within everyone, there is nothing you cannot do, be, or have if it's used for the good of the world. And I think that's what we need to really think about now at the moment is, what energy are you tapping into? You always have a choice in every moment which energy you want to tune into. So don't forget, there's masses amount of love in the world and beautiful and kind people who are existing on the planet at this time. The essence of love ripples out around your place of living. It ripples out to the people around you and to everyone in your community and through the buildings and places that you frequent. It's the magical frequency of the highest vibration, and it brings with it the power to perform miracles of the highest order. So really at the moment it's about really getting into that heart space and really knowing and sending that out and sending that out to everybody, to yourself and to all the people around the world at the moment. When you transmit love, you change people on a soul level. You tap into a frequency that works magic on the ethereal and etheric planes for reality. Be and remember the love that resides within you. Be and remember all the times that you've ever felt love. Again, love's not about even receiving love from anybody else. It's like who you are inside, and that never changes. So at the moment it's about like remembering that really. At times our lives can be thrown curveballs. We might be given situations and lessons that we came here to learn, and it's through those challenges that we learn the most. It might not always feel like it at the time. You may be tested to your absolute limit. You may have physical challenges or be caring for people, or you may lose your job or lose your house, have ill health, or feel your energy is limited. And at that time, your soul and spirit might be screaming out, why me? It's those times when you need to remember that the universe is abundant, that you came here with unlimited potential, and that there's nothing that you can't be, that can't be yours. The only limit that is how much you really want it. That can be hard to do for when you find yourself in a place of lack, but when you really when you realise deep in your soul and spirit that you yourself have as much right to everything, to unlimited abundance and happiness as to everybody else, then you are empowered to act. When times are difficult, it's best to try and focus on the love you have inside for yourself and to remember what makes you happy, really happy. And be grateful for being on the planet at this time. And I mean, we might be challenged at the moment around all of that. But start to really connect with what you really, truly love in life and start to move towards that. At your core, you are love, absolute love. The self-love element can be hard at times, and sometimes we have to relearn that and reconnect back to that place where we know in our truth we are worthy of receiving love in all forms from the universe. Be gentle with yourself. Relax and breathe. Start training your mind daily to focus on all the love around you. Start to notice when you do receive love and welcome it back in with open arms. And again, with that, I kind of guided to say, you know, that it's in nature. It's in, I mean, at the moment I've got a fox, a red fox that's given birth in the garden to I think 4 or 5 baby cubs. Every morning they're skipping around the garden here. It's just amazing. I've got a beautiful wisteria bush that's all out. There's some other beautiful flowers and things in the garden. And as I'm saying it, the sun is shining in. So like noticing all the things that are around you at the moment. I think that's it. We can be, and also what's coming in is that we can be distracted at the moment. And that's what they want. They want to distract us from our purpose, from our mission and what we really came here to do. So really, really at the moment, maybe do even a digital reset and take yourself away from technology for hours and hours of the day. Also, make sure you kind of tap in and see how much time you're spending on Facebook and videos and all the rest of it, because it's, you know, wherever your energy goes, what you focus on is where your energy goes, as I'm sure lots of you know. Start by noticing what love is already in your life, what you do have. It might be hard, but it's by accepting yourself where you are right now, right here. You already start to transform the relationship you have with yourself. In this now, everything is all right. So just breathe and take that in. As you're sitting here now watching this, everything is okay. Everything. Reconnect back to that part of you that's unlimited and infinite. Your spiritual body and self, who is timeless, endless, and unlimited. I always find when I get contracted that if I spread my energy out, I imagine it stretching out into my room, out further than I am, stretch myself out in all directions, that any kind of chinks or things I've taken on just dissipate into the ether, really. Acceptance is the key here. Whatever you resist will persist, and you'll keep showing up as if you give, if you give that energy and thought. Where your thoughts go, your energy flows. Be mindful of your thoughts as they create your whole existence. What you really think does come into being. So be aware, whatever you speak about becomes your reality and your future existence. Wow. As many people say to me, my book's written for me as well, very much. We always teach what we need ourselves. And I do believe that. I don't believe there's any real guru in the world. I think we all come into life having lessons and blessings and things. But, you know, as my good friend's saying, you know, read your book each day. So I'm reading this for me as much as for you. Know from that place of self-acceptance, just as you are right now, you are worthy of this love and abundance in all its forms. Start with you. Start to accept and love you again. Well, it's so timely, isn't it, for this time? And this kind of, I don't even want to use the word lockdown. I think they've used all these words just to put fear of God into us all. You're never locked down. When you really take your power, you're never locked down. You are very special, and you come here with that very special qualities and gifts. Start to appreciate you right here, right now. Start by welcoming peace into your life, even if it's just for a few seconds every day. And as I did on a Facebook Live before, one of a brilliant mentor of mine as a child was a conscientious peace objector who I used to go and just sit in his energy and presence. He was like a Buddha figure. He used to give sweets out to all the children, and there was nothing wrong about it. This was a deeply spiritual man. I used to do it at the Garden Gate when I was about 10. So he used to stand in the street at certain times, and all the children would come round. He was like the Pied Piper, but he was actually such a decent and kind man. And it's a shame because everything has connotations these days. But I used to go and sit and play his piano and be in his garden and play with the flowers and make rose petal soup in his garden and things. And actually I was really lucky. It's just kind of, but he was a conscientious peace objector. He used to go down to the high street where I used to live with peace on billboards. He was so ahead of his time. It was incredible. So he always comes in when I often feel him around me. When it's quite amazing. So focus on what you do have in this time space right now. And if tears flow, remember they're meant to. Tears are a release of the old. They are toxins and old memory just surfacing to be released. Even I've been crying, and I never cry. It's been great. It's good to have a good old cry. We wouldn't have tear ducts if we weren't meant to cry. And it's I think we're also brought up, and especially my generation, my mother's generation. I never saw my mother cry. Even when my dad died, I didn't see that. So there was this stiff upper lip kind of, mentality that I was kind of born into after the war. And, even as a child, you kind of, I don't know, you never really saw, I suppose they weren't really in touch with their emotions as much in that generation. I think lots of people were. It's just there was this energy of, you don't speak about your vulnerability, you don't speak your feelings. But it's okay. And even if you can't speak your feelings at the moment to anybody else because you don't want to upset somebody else, or you feel your energy of doing that will upset someone else, then journal and write it all down. I tell all my clients all the time, write down what you feel and then burn it as well. Get it out of your body. It's a great thing to do. So let's have a look. Where am I up to? I don't even know. Okay, remember what it's like to feel love. It's your birthright. It's your gift to feel this every day. And actually today, and even here we are, my father's kind of around me at the moment. It was his birthday today. So I've been remembering all the happy times I've had with my dad, even as a child, been flooding in today. And I need to do that more and more. So love never goes. You're always connected to love. Your ancestors in spirit, I think there are, I don't know, miles behind you, backing you at the moment. I think that's such a great thing to remember at the moment. Is that, through hard times, I've been really thinking about feeling that energy. They got through. You're only here because your ancestors got through tough times. And what also comes into that, you're only here because they had sheer blood, guts and courage to make it here and stay alive and move your ancestors on to where you are now. What I get with that is, even from my ancestors coming in now, there were some tough cookies in my ancestry, I'm sure. There were some tough, very, very tough, resilient, and I think that's also the same, in all of your ancestors. And they had to fight. My God, they had to fight, didn't they? I'm not saying fight in a fight mode, but they had to, dig deep, really, to survive at some level, after the war and that kind of thing. But they did. And also what I get with that is the human spirit is very strong. And it's often only through hard times, when you have to really dig deep with your soul, that you really find out who you are. You might think that, generationally, you've been in times where people have made a lot of money and they've got a lot of material things, actually. But what actually grows your spirit, actually, it's the tougher times that actually grow your spirits and mould your character and kind of make you who you are, actually, at some level. So anyway, where am I going? You're worthy of receiving love. And as I wrote this, as my fingers type, I'm transmitting the love vibration to you right now. Open your heart to fully receive it. Imagine a flame in your heart burning brightly. You can do it now. I'm doing it. I see it getting brighter and brighter and brighter, filling you and your body and everything around you, your personal space, your surroundings and your building. Again, emanating out in all directions of time and space, to your street, the people in your town, and to all the people in your area. And then to the world and the cosmos. Know that you are love at your core, a love vibration. Remember that you came here with unlimited potential to be everything and anything you truly desire. Within you is a field of consciousness that is unlimited and without definition, able to access all the consciousness that exists within the universe, the all-consciousness, the mighty power of evolution, the etheric field of immortal energy. Call on the heart flame that resides in you. Call on your love vibration and the flame of love that you have resting in your heart. Call on your own love and the sound of love that sings within your own heart. Hear the love sounds of your own heartstrings. They are there. Wow, I must have channeled that because that's even really touched me. I never really knew where my book came from, but I had helpers, obviously guides, really helping me write this. At any given moment, there is love for you resting right inside your own heart, your pure golden heart of joy and love. Put your hand on your heart breathe in the essence of love and give it to all your cells. Feel them vibrating with the golden essence of love, the unlimited, the ultimate miracle frequency. Know that you came here in this form with so much love, and it's always here for you. Expand that love out through your body and your building. Expand that love to all the people you love. Expand that love to all your community and the world that you wish to be healed and vibrant. Shine your love in every nook and cranny, every ocean hill and hill. Shine your love outward beyond the earth to all the galaxies and to all your ancestors and family who brought you here. Now that your ball of love consciousness can reflect around the world and ripple back to you in a wonderful way. You are a golden love ball. Breathe and watch what happens over the next few weeks and months. There's another exercise that I've got in the book that I'm just being reminded of here, is that you just imagine golden energy and light going out. I often feel like in a triangle in front of you, that's your forward path, so it clears and transmutes any kind of negative energy. I just kind of brought in processes, I don't even know where they came from, and imagine that going back as well. So golden energy going back, so from your heart see it going forward and around you in all directions, but do it going backwards, so you're actually transmuting your timeline even behind you, and any energy that you've taken on in the last few weeks particularly, see that golden energy frequency going back to anything that you've, clearing anything, any energies, any entities, any negative thoughts or feelings you've taken on from other people, and just see that all being transmuted back to love. And I don't know, the golden energy, the frequency, it seems to be kind of like one of the highest orders. I seem to see in energy terms. I don't even know how. I'm science trained as well, so I have no clue. But just, at this time, it's so important now to focus on the positive. We're all getting dipped back and being pulled with this, other negative energy. But we don't need to stay there. We can observe, be aware, but we don't need to stay there. And it's really important in the next coming few weeks and months being told that we really, stay in our paths, what we're meant to be doing here and who we really are. And we don't need to be tipped off by these stupid little schoolboys, and I'm just calling them that, who are so minute in their energy and consciousness. They have no clue. They aren't able to connect up to source and be magnificent light beings and express love. They have to pull energy, shoot toxins into bodies in order to get their power. Well, they're shriveling little twits, aren't they, really? You get immunity by putting good food in your body, by filling your body with laughter and light and going in the sunlight and that kind of thing, So just obviously take your own advice, be safe, do what you're meant to do, but understand that you and only you are in charge of what happens in your life, and you don't have to be at the beck and call of other people. And you choose to be in the energy of what you want to be in, But anyway, I just thought I would read that. There's also the 2 poems in my book. One's called Warriors of the Light and one's called Rise, Dear Feminine Woman. And they're quite powerful if you are feeling a bit pulled into negative energy. They're quite good to read as well. So just thought I would read that. Oh, here we go. I'm going to read it. It's another. I thought I'd finish, but then I'm almost like being told, no, there's something else you need to read. So, Lifting the Dark Cloud, again, page 229 of my book, Remember Who You Truly Are. So if you're feeling any dark or negative energy, lifting the dark cloud, see the dark night of the soul as a cloud. So dump anything into this cloud that you can see. Just put it up there. Ask for it all just to be dumped in this cloud. See the dark night of the soul as a cloud, an energetic state that you can and will pass. The bringing up and out of everything so you can move to a higher frequency, a higher journey. You can actually pull, and this is a kind of NLP technique, but if you're feeling really negative, pull that energy out of you. we are just energy beings in bodies, and I'm trained in science, but there's more energy in us than physical matter. But if you actually do it, you can almost like pull it out of you. And there are techniques where you can actually spin it the other way and then slam it back in as well. That's another thing. But just pull this energy out of you and see it going, dumping it into a cloud. See yourself, so see it like a cloud above you, but lifting, slowly lifting, and the dark cloud being replaced with the sunshine, shining through, illuminating the real, special you. See yourself receiving back the sunshine of you, totally and fully. Feel the elixir of the sunshine filling your whole body and brightening you. See it coming into the top of your head, down through your head and your body, connecting you back to the earth and clearing and cleaning any negativity in your life. All situations, events, memories, or anything not connected to your highest future potential. See yourself bright and illuminated and buzzing from the inside out with this golden sunshine. And see the sunshine radiating around you, your house, your home, your space, and to all the people. Let them feel your sunshine, the sunshine of you again. It's often through the dark night of the soul that you often get to find yourself, the real you. Go gently with yourself at this time. So, am I meant to be reading another bit? 3's a magic number, maybe I am. So I'm just going to ask what else I need to read today. Okay. Let's have a look. Okay, what am I'm feeling about reading this bit. If the universe is slamming lessons up against your face, this is chapter 49, looking at the patterns in your life. If the universe is slamming lessons up in your face and you keep repeating the same patterns, especially if you're a sensitive light worker, truth seeker, I believe is the word of the time now. Remember that there is such a thing as karma. Karma is just our soul's lessons to shunt us to the next evolution of our souls. If you have been beyond kind to some people and now they aren't seeing what you have done, remember the universe hears it, and under the divine law of compensation, what goes around comes around. Wow, I'm saying that for a reason. So yeah, there are these divine laws. So again, with whatever's going out on the planet at the moment, there are these, there is divine compensation. Let go of negative people who seek to disempower you by an email or a threat or a judgment. They in themselves are only little lost children. All bullying comes from fear. And again, what we're seeing at the moment is narcissistic, sociopathic, psychopathic bullying at some level, and it comes from fear. Even if it happens to come from adults. So look at what strengths you have, how kind you are, and let it go. So again, trust your body at this time, particularly. Your body, I believe, is always tells you the right story. Anything comes into your universe, ask, do you feel happy around this person, or feel happy when you read that? Do you feel light, or do you feel heavy? And go with that guidance. I've been feeling really heavy, kind of reading stuff. It's like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, because things just aren't in alignment with who I really am. And if you've been feeling like that, then that's your body telling you, this is not my truth. This is not in alignment with me. So really trust that. All right? You don't have to go along with what everyone else says. If it doesn't feel right to you, then it's not right to you. And again, even with what I'm saying, don't take me as the answers. Trust yourself, because we all come here with different soul journeys and different things that we're meant to do, learn and everything. And, really, really tune in to yourself at this time. Let's have a look. Are you tired of being the one person who just settles? Are you tired of being the one who is always happy for the other person and rarely gets the relationship, the money, the house, anything? Are you tired of being the yes person to everyone else's life but not your own? So that's interesting. So are we being the yes people? In fact, I'm even reading this. Are we being the yes people to the government at the minute? Again, you tune in. You answer that question for yourself. We'll stop and just say yes to your life. After all, it is your life. Jump. Big lessons from the past might be re-emerging now with more and more force than usual. So breathe, take a huge breath, and say, I will get through this. And mirror work is really incredible at this time, really. The work of Louise Hay and lots of other people around the world say about, doing mirror work. You look in the mirror and you say affirmations to yourself. So if you're frightened at the minute or you don't feel strong, then just every morning, get up and look in the mirror and just, I don't know, say I'm a really strong, powerful woman. I've got the courage of a lion at the moment. Whatever you need to say, whatever comes to you, trust your higher self to give you that guidance too. But really say it, and really say it to yourself. Say it to your heart and to the child in you that might be frightened at the moment. And also know that your ancestors are guided to say, they got through stuff. You'll get through stuff. We will get over this. This too shall pass. And again, this is something else that's very important at the minute. Seek guidance and counsel only from people who empower you and make you fly. And maybe reflect back to your positive traits. I think that's really important at the moment. Okay, we all come here in duality. So there's negative stuff going on and there's positive stuff. But at the moment, watch your balance of what you're reading, how much percentages of, where do you go at the moment to get positive reinforcement? Are you around people who are just speaking all the negative stuff? Or are you around people that are, okay, what can we learn from this? What can we do? Where can we empower ourselves through this time? What can you learn? Again, journaling is really great as well to do that. But be aware as well of people kind of draining you. Again, it may be stupidity not to be aware of what's going on in the world at the moment, but how much you buy into it and what you want to take from that, it is really up to you. But also, you can take your power to say stop to anybody else. You don't have to engage. If you're feeling really heavy and, then take a break from social media. Get off listening to I don't listen to the news. I think it was just, why on earth do you want to fill yourself? I always thought at 10 o'clock at night with negative programming defies me. Anyway, you take your own guidance around the news, but to me it's all just propaganda, the whole thing. So I don't know. Anyway. Hi, who's ever been here? Hi Sharon, hi Gail. Hi Laura. Yeah, there's some other people that have been here and around. So, yeah, my book's out there. You just get as well, Earth Connections, page 266. To ground yourself, you ground your infinite consciousness. You ground your energy in your thoughts. You ground your electromagnetic energy with the Earth. The Earth maintains a negative electrical potential. So when you lie or go barefoot on the Earth, it discharges any negative charges in your body. In every living moment, we are connected to the Earth, and we need the Earth for our survival. The energy of the Earth supports us, not the other way round. We've become so removed from this connection. I think what comes through the whole thing is that we are part of nature. We are part of nature. We're meant to be eating fresh, natural food from the earth, not processed, not with all the toxins. We're not meant to be listening to these silly little men who just haven't got a bloody, excuse me, fucking clue. We're meant to be vibrant, healthy souls. Anyway, I don't know. I hope one day I meet them all. God dear, give them a mouthful. I'd have them running round. If I was a teacher of some of these ministers, I'd have them running round the football pitch. Lunchtime. I was never a tough teacher. I was a really gentle, soft teacher with the children. But I tell you, these are just men who like, and it is mostly men. And I'm sorry if that offends anybody, but these men in government, they're just men who just really. People that want to pull power from each other, they're just little idiots. They can't do it for themselves. They can't function in life without gaining power from other people. They're just, they're minuscule little gnats, really. And maybe that's not spiritual, but, I don't know. Crazy. So, to go barefoot on the sand and the earth, swim in the sea. I mean, look at what they're stopping us doing. Going out to the parks and swimming in the sea. It's the best thing. Sea. Why do people go to the sea? It cleanses them. It cleanses your aura and your energy, all the sea salt and sea water. You know, if you can't get to the sea at the moment, put sea salt in your bath as well. It takes out all the energy that you've taken on, because your energy field goes out around your body. It's not just in your body, it goes out around it. So again, you take on energy from other people as well. But anyway, well, I could go on reading. Okay, let's just finish with this bit. Look from within, page 267. Oh, that's so funny. That was like me when I said that. That was like me, reminded me when I was in church. Or here we are. This is the prayer or the song or something. Quite funny. Look from within. I look around to all that I can be. I resonate with all that I see. The birds, the trees, the flowers that grow. All around me, beauty on show. I open my eyes with much joy and delight. Look forward to all things with much insight. The trees, the stars, the moon, the sky, all that is in me, I don't say goodbye. To the beauty of the cosmos, the earth and the sky, I feel the great presence and angels on high. I look around to all I can be. There's so much more beauty lying dormant in me. The spirit within, the peace and the dreams, forever unfolding like golden moonbeams. I look to my heart, I'm guided within, for there lies the gold, not the worry or sin. I look all around and prepare to arise, with love, peace and magic and wondrous surprise, to awake to a day where there's much to enjoy. A smile from a girl, a wink from a boy. There's much peace and magic when I look from within. I stay grounded and centred, not off in a spin. Look from within. Wow. See, I channeled that. I don't even remember that. That's perfect for today. So there we go. I'm saying to a friend today, I need to get a book of poems out as well. Just verses that I've just kind of channeled, because I think they'd be really good. And more music at some point, I hope, in the future. So if I've helped you in any single way, please share my video. I'm sallyjfrancis.com. My book is Remember Who You Truly Are on Amazon. You know, Christopher, yeah, you went wow. I went wow when I read that little poem. I haven't seen that. And Christopher knows me for ages. I've not even really seen that poem. It's funny how things show up. Yeah, just kind of when you need them yourself, really. And I don't think this book was even about me. I think I had loads of guides, angel, whoever came through to help me write this book. So, and I really feel that. Wayne Dyer used to talk about that with a lot of his books too. And it's just about being open to the universe, really, and just getting yourself out of the way. So if you're thinking of writing, oh, you're welcome. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you so much for being you. She said, yeah. Well, even I've forgotten who I am, so I'm reading my book at the minute. I got pulled into everything. You know, and I've got friends today who just saying, get back on your path. Just forget all the bullshit. And I need a kick up the bum. Oh, thank you. Am I looking good? I don't know. It's the colour and the sunshine. Thank you. Bless you. So yeah, so if that helps you, and I'm around and I'm available, please come to me if you choose, if you want to. Our sessions are available, half-hour sessions, hour sessions. Yeah, I'm back. And I'm going to show up each day. Then reading a bit of my book at the minute, because it's kind of what you know. Even as I'm reading it, it's helping me as well at the moment. Stay in my path. So I'm around and available for coaching, readings, and whatever. And all I will do in a session. Oh, thank you, Sarah. It's my favourite book. Oh, that's really kind of you. Again, even putting my book out, it was huge for me to do it. It was like, oh, I can't do that. And the way I got through it and around it is I got out of my ego saying that I don't care what people say about me. And if you are thinking of writing at the moment, that's the one important thing to do, actually. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks about you. You haven't been put on the planet here to actually please anybody. You've only been put here for your own soul purpose, your own reasons. And it's never about competition. And this is what's so wrong with what's going on in the world at the minute. Shouldn't be about competition. We should all be existing harmoniously in collaboration with each other. That's the highest order of love, is accepting everyone exactly as they are. Not trying to outshow, belittle, get power over people like these stupid little people that are just wanting everyone to be robots. I mean, just how crazy. So, have a try. Have a try writing. If you want to come on I've got to keep showing up now. If anyone wants to be empowered with writing, or a half an hour call with me or something to empower you to write, I'm happy to do that and take out all the reasons you can't write or anything. I was a teacher, so I was encouraging, even kids that couldn't read and write to read and write. So, all my life. But at the moment, it's really important to stay who you are, not let these robots take us away from that. I think that's so important at the moment. And just switch off the bloody news. It's not news. It's just propaganda. It's just... Anyway, I don't want to make this political, but remember who you truly are. That's all that's important. Keep sharing love. Keep spreading love. And just keep showing up in your own energy. And, I'm around and available. What else am I going to... Keep dancing. Keep singing. As children in school, we were always singing. Singing is brilliant. Don't give a damn what people say. I don't know, skip down the road, do funny dances. See some of these robots now walking around. Oh, it's just... I go out smiling at everybody. I don't care. Oh, we'll be banned from smiling soon, won't we? Oh, they can't see our faces with masks. Masks, apparently, according to my cardiologist in Brompton Hospital, said that they are completely not worth bothering with anyway. So, and apparently they stopped. I read anyway. I'm not even going to get into that. So, take your own advice. I'm not here to preach to you about what you do with your own health and everything. It's up to you. But anyway, so, what am I saying? Am I still painting? Yeah. Do you know what? I've got to start painting, and also I'm going to dedicate this to my dad, because it would have been my dad's... What would he have been today? Wow, it would have been my dad's 92nd birthday today. He was born on May the 1st on Beltane. Oh, such a kind and loving and gentle man. See if I've got a picture. Again, lots of you have seen them, but this was my mum and dad. So I dedicate what I'm doing from now on to my mum and dad. And he would have been 92 today. He passed when he was 80. But he was so gentle, so kind, so loving. And he got hurt in life because he was so gentle and so kind and loving. And that's all he would give out every single day. He never argued. I never heard my parents row. They absolutely adored each other. I was so blessed to see their love. Whew. And I'm sure he's coming through. Whew. To say that's all that counts. Whew. So bless you. So I need to cry today to release some of the past. But take his inspiration too. Take his kind of peace and love that comes through him today. He was the joy of spring, he's telling me. Yeah, I felt him beside me. Thank you, Del. He was so magical and so loving. And I'm sure if he was here today, that's what he would be saying too. So carry on spreading love, sharing kindness, because that's all that matters. That's all that matters at the moment. Yeah. They dripped love. My dad to my mum. My mother was more repressed and closed, but my God, my dad dripped love. He was completely, whoo, I need to cry, see. The sunshine is just pouring through here today. And I keep seeing robins, which is just amazing. So it's always my sign he's around me. But he just dripped love and compassion. And there's a message coming through from him today is that don't let this situation, what's happening in the world, change you and make you tough and bitter and like they are. You know, stay gentle, stay kind, stay soft, and stay loving, and don't let the world harden your heart and turn you into a robot. Don't let this world at the moment harden your heart. Something you can do is just tap your heart chakra, and you can massage your heart, and so the heart can ice over. And if you do that each day, you'll keep your heart chakra open at this time. So you can really, you know, yeah, I'm even feeling his energy. He's smiling now that so you can release anything that you in your heart as well. And go with your own guidance, but look it up on acupressure and acupuncture. There are various heart points as well. I went to acupuncture all the time, and I have been in my lifetime. But there are various acupuncture. Donna Eden is brilliant with her energy medicine routine every day. But anyway, so love from my dad, love from my mum in spirit. Stay the beautiful, kind, loving souls that you are. And happy birthday to my dad. I'm being told to tell him happy birthday. And this is really funny. He's even telling me now, go and buy a birthday cake and celebrate his birthday tonight. And that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to buy some flowers. I'm going to buy a birthday cake. And I'm going to celebrate my dad's birthday. Bless you all. Lots of love. I'm around and available if anyone wants to connect with me. And take good care. Bye for now. I'll be back soon. Take care. Bye.